In the vast ocean of anime and manga, few stories have captured the hearts of fans quite like One Piece. At the helm of its sprawling narrative is the Straw Hat Pirates. The Straw Hat Pirates, a merry band of allies that is loyal and always has each other's back, and would also easily stab a knife into it. You may think the Straw Hat Pirates are a close-knit group, but what if I told you that each and every member didn't used to be as on board with their captain as they are now? What's up, you guys? Welcome to Otaku Odyssey, part of Nerdtastic News, hosted by Afro X, reminding you to stay legendary. And let's imagine that we're sailing the Grand Line, where the line between friend and foe blurs, and today's enemy could be tomorrow's ally. This is the world of One Piece, where the Straw Hat Pirates navigate not just the seas, but the complexities of trust, redemption, and freedom. In this video, we're gonna explore the intriguing backstories of many of the Straw Hat Pirates who initially stood against Luffy, from the deserts of Alabasta and all the islands in between. We're gonna uncover how these characters evolved from villains to vital members of the crew. How did their encounters with Luffy change their path, and what does their evolution say about the themes of One Piece? Stay tuned as we dive into the stories of redemption, friendship, and adventure that define the Straw Hat Pirates. And if that sounds like content that you're interested in, make sure that you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and you can also check out my channel at AfroX Stay Legendary for more anime content.
AfroX, Otaku wearing specs, and still no one suspects that I am AfroX.
Let's start with Roronoa Zoro. When we meet Zoro in Shell's town, when Luffy says he's looking for men to join his crew, Zoro says, "You think I would lower myself to that level? No thanks. And you and I are different. I've got more willpower." Zoro was known as a notorious pirate hunter, and Pirate Hunter Zoro is still his epithet to this day, even though he's been on Luffy's crew for the entire adventure. Moving on, Nami. Nami straight up framed Luffy the minute she saw him and almost let him get killed by Buggy, then stole his ship at Baroque to get back to Kogayashi Village after having gone through the whole adventure in Syrup Village with him, Zoro, and our next culprit, Usopp. The first thing Usopp did was aim a slingshot at Luffy's head, and Luffy told him, "If you're gonna aim your weapon at someone, be ready for a fight." This is not even to mention the fact that Usopp at Water 7 straight up quit the Straw Hats and fought the captain he had been loyal to through so much, Sanji. Sanji just straight up refused to join when he was asked, and in the Tattleland/Big Mom arc, he let Luffy starve for 2 weeks in protest, and then proceeded to fight his own captain without holding back, and that was before Luffy had eaten anything. So he fought his own captain who had been starved for 2 weeks. He hadn't eaten anything for 2 weeks, and he didn't hold back against him. Chopper also just straight up refused to join the crew twice, actually, because Nami first asked Chopper, and that was before Dr. Kriya finally convinced him to go. And it was out of fear, but when he first met Luffy, he transformed into Strong Point, which was Human Point at the time, and fought Luffy so that Luffy wouldn't eat him. Nico Robin, or should I call her by her former title, Miss All Sunday, a despicable villain and direct assistant to Crocodile, the leader of Baroque Works, technically a stowaway on the ship, and gave the Straw Hats a gigantic target on their backs from the world government. Like, Kuzan wasn't lying when he said that Nico Robin was going to be a liability for them. Franky. His gang, the Franky family, beat the hell out of Usopp before he left the crew on the second day of being in Water 7, so there's that right off the bat, and Franky was gearing up to be the supposed bad guy of the arc. He also slightly refused to join the Straw Hats before they convinced him by stealing his boxer shorts and making him run through the town half nude. Brook did nothing wrong, and understandably his only stipulation for joining the crew was that he needed a shadow back because he couldn't go into the sun without it. But he immediately agreed to join. Everyone go on X and put in the hashtag Brook did nothing wrong. Jinbei was literally a warlord of the sea, and then was a subordinate of an emperor, Big Mom, and before meeting Ace and hearing Luffy was his brother and Impel Down, technically was an enemy of Luffy's up until that point. So you see, everybody aboard the Thousand Sunny once had a reason to either not care about or actively despise Luffy. But Brook doesn't have a body. Yo!
Thank you for checking out Otaku Odyssey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more anime content that dives deep into the heart of adventure and the bonds that make us stronger. Until next time, keep sailing towards your dreams, and may the wind always be at your back, and always remember to stay legendary.
No one suspects that I am Afro X.